Hey love bugs, welcome back to another vlog. Welcome back, girl. I am here with the boys and we just came back from the grocery store and running errands and paying bills and all that sort of thing. And what else did we do? We went and got coffee. The boys got, well, I got coffee, of course, and the boys got macaroons. Girl, when I tell you, I did not know macaroons was expensive. When I pulled up and ordered my coffee and ordered 6 macaroons, because that's what they wanted, because I don't like macaroons. I had one time and I didn't like it. Okay, you ready? Okay, wait on Carter. Okay? They getting ready to go outside and play while I fix their lunch. I was saying, I had one macaron one time. I didn't like it. But they like them. And so you can get 1, 3, or 6 or more or something like that. I ordered 6. Girl, my total came up to 23 and some change. I was like $23. I ordered 6 macaroons and a latte, a 12-ounce latte. Why is it $23? Girl, them 6 macaroons was $17. And I just was like, okay, I just went on ahead and got it because I had already told them they could have them. So, bam, there's that. But they getting ready to go outside. I'm getting ready to put the groceries up. I'm going to show y'all what I got. I got a bag of ice, so I'm going to go ahead and show y'all that before I drop this in the freezer. So that was one thing I picked up today while I was at the grocery store because in case you don't know, I buy my ice. I like the spring water ice because I do not change the filter on my refrigerator because we don't drink that water out of that anyway or use that ice. Here, boys. Oh, let me show y'all the macarons. They had 6, as I said. 2 that they have left. And these are Oreo. And then they had some unicorn mess, too. But, yeah. Y'all got y'all shoes on? Okay. Open the door, Carter. Open the door.
You gonna give us the whole bag?
Yeah, just, and then once y'all get them out of there, put that in the big trash can out there, okay?
Okay.
All right. And remember, do what? Stay where I can what? Where I can see you. Okay. When I need to be able to see y'all on the camera, okay? That means don't be over there on that back porch, okay? Okay. All right, so they outside playing. I'm gonna make their lunch. They're gonna have some turkey sandwiches for lunch. Okay, let me show y'all what I got. But yeah, girl, and my Fashion Nova package finally showed up. It is about 4 days late, but it came. So this is what I got at the store today. We'll start here. I got some, I never bought this before. This is bottom round steak. And it was 14 bucks. So I was just like, well, I'm gonna grab this and see. You know, I might cut it up, put it in some gravy, put it on top of the rice and stuff like that for the boys. They would like that. I got some ground turkey so they can have some tacos. I have some more chicken legs. I wanted some chicken thighs because I really like chicken thighs, but they didn't have any and they haven't had any for a while. So I just got 2 more packs of chicken legs. We still have chicken in the freezer, but I just went on ahead and got 2 more. They got a whole nother week to go before they go home. And then I got some Organic Valley, what's called this heavy whipping cream because I am going to make maybe some kind of, you know, creamy cheese sauce over this, probably in a crock pot. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but that was kind of what I had in mind when I picked this up. And then I also got some more basmati rice. We do still have rice from the last grocery haul, but I wanted to make sure I had another bag just because I always like to keep rice on hand. And I do like this particular one by Vigo. Y'all seen one that I buy that's like way more expensive, but I wasn't getting that for the boys. So I want to make sure I just have this type of rice on hand. And plus I like this one too. It's really good. I got some turkey pepperoni because the boys are going to make some pizza, but I'm going to let them make it on brioche bread. That's going to be really good. And then I picked up some avocado oil. I got some cheese for the tacos and for the pizza that they're going to make. I got a pack of ground turkey. Got some more of my pasture-raised eggs. I got 4 avocados. I got them some dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets We got some more turkey sausage, another bag. They went through that bag of turkey sausage quick. I got some orange juice for them. Here's the Parmesan cheese that I'm going to be using. Instead of buying the one on the block this time, I just got shaved because I don't feel like, you know, shredding it myself. And plus, this was a little bit cheaper. So, got some baking soda for the laundry. I also got some more geyser water. I got 3 gallons. And then I got some Apple and Eve apple juice boxes for them. And then they also have a fruit punch. I got me some walnuts. I got some bananas because this is for the boys and for my smoothies. I also got a Apple and Eve strawberry watermelon for myself. This juice is so good. And then I got some Bertolli pizza sauce because naturally we're going to need pizza sauce for the pizza. I got some organic Bertolli, what do you call this? Spaghetti sauce because I'm going to be making some type of spaghetti meal, some noodles and whatever else with them or for them so they can, you know, have that as a meal as well. I just want to make sure everything, like I thought I had enough for 2 weeks, but I'm going to go ahead and, I said, let me go ahead and get some more stuff. Got some Duke's mayo for their turkey sandwiches. Got some more of this all-purpose Kinders. I still have some, but I want to get another one because I really, really like this. This is good, y'all. And so I just went on ahead and picked up another one. Got some apples for the boys as well. They went through that other bag really, really quick. And then I got a bag of whole mixed berries. This is for my smoothies and for Carter. He really likes berries and he also likes the frozen kind. I just take it out and thaw it out for him. And then I put it on the side of his plate with his meal. He has fruit with every meal. So I thought this big bag would be enough for him and me. And then I got me, last but not least, I got me 3 kombuchas. I got me a gingerberry. I got a Vital C, which is my absolute favorite. It has orange juice in it, so really, really good. And then I got a elderberry juniper, which I really like. So those are my kombuchas, and that's everything I got from the store today. Put my grocery bags up because they're just sitting over on the floor. Okay, let me show y'all what I got from Fashion Nova, honey. Let's see. And I hope all of it fit cute. I really do. This is a denim jumpsuit, which of course I'm going to take it out. This is some little red, little kick around sandals. We're going to see how those look. I got another pair of sandals. And then I have a little pink pair of kick around sandals. Let's see. I actually didn't mean to even open these up first, but I'm going to open these up. And I'm going to try it on so y'all can see. And I got these black sandals, and they strap around the ankle. So this is how they look. They're very just flat. I love a flat sandal. I don't like sandals with heels and stuff. That's not me. Because I'm very, you know, comfortable in the way that I dress. In case y'all hadn't picked up on that. So yeah, it has these long tie around strings, and then I have it has these little gold ends on it, which is real cute, you know. And then this is how they look in the front. So we'll try those on in a second. I thought those were adorable. And I don't usually do tie around sandals because I don't like for them to tie all the way up my leg, but I know that I can either tie them. So let me say this. What I thought about was I can either tie them all the way up if I want to, like if I'm wearing a cute little dress or skirt or something, or I can, you know, tie them down around just the bottom. And then I got these little pink ones. See how these look. I got me some pink bulky ones. These look huge, but girl, this is how these look. I got some Steve Maddens like this. They're black, but I got these in pink. I think these will look really cute with my little pink striped t-shirt that I showed y'all and that I had on in one of my videos that I got from Ross. So those are cute. I love anything pink. We're gonna try those on too. And then let me see how. these are like this. So these are just some little, take this out. Some little red ones. They kind of like a little foam or whatever, but it was just something that's just like real cute for me to kick around in. I really like that red. I like anything red or pink or, you know, so I got those. And then I got this jumpsuit, and I'm really hoping that this looks cute. I thought this was cute when I got it. So I got this jumpsuit, and hopefully y'all can see it, but it's a short sleeve, right? And it has these pockets and stuff on it. It has a belt loop, but of course I would never wear a belt with this. I mean, it would have to just be like the type of belt that just like fall right in place with this for me to wear a belt with a jumpsuit. But this is, you know, it's just an all-in-one. And then this is what the bottom looks like. So it grabs at the ankle. Yep, and I had this in mind with the red little sandals that I have over there. This is how it looks in the back. There's no pockets in the back. They had so many cute jumpsuits, y'all, until it was just hard for me to choose from. But I landed on this one, and I think she is adorable. Woo, my house is a mess, girl. I almost forgot to show y'all the sandals. Now, these are cute. I love these. Now, never mind my toes, girl, because they might be a little ashy, okay? Just don't worry about that, though. Just look at the, ooh, my legs definitely. Ooh, girl. Anyway, yeah, so this is how the red sandals look. Those are cute. And then these are the pink ones, which look so big out of the pack or when they're not on my feet. But these are cute. They're not big. Love these. Love these. So, yeah, I like them both. And the black ones, y'all will see because I'm going to wear them in this video. So, I have gotten comfortable for the evening. And the boys are back outside playing because they do that. They go outside on and off. And I'm getting ready to fry some chicken for dinner. And this is just like a couple days later, or 3 days. It's 3 days from the time that I made the beans, which is like very little left. Some of them I put in the freezer because we can't like eat that whole pot, but still have some out to reheat. So we're gonna have some fried chicken wings, and we're gonna have some rice, and then we're gonna have those beans. The kids love those beans, especially the little one. Like, he was all into it. He was like, "Oh, Mimi, this is my favorite." Girl, it was good. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm getting ready to fry some chicken. And yeah, it is. What time is it? I think it's like 4:30. Since I said I was going to get up at 4:30 or come in here at 4:30. The boys have gotten done with their lessons for the day. Homeschool is going really well. It is so rewarding. I love doing this with my grandsons. I love teaching them how to read because like that's one of the things that my oldest grandson is going through. He just, you know, he's behind on his reading, but we're doing so well and they are so excited, especially Carter, my oldest one, because he's learning, you know, how to read and stuff, and that makes him confident and makes him feel good. And so he just loved being with his Mimi anyway. The little one had said one time, but he didn't say it until they talked to their mama on the phone yesterday. But he was like, "I want to come home." But I feel like he only said that because they were on the phone with her. But honey, he don't be asking to go home either. They have a blast over here, and they walk with me. I thought they were going to complain. The very first time we did that walk, I thought they were going to complain because it's far. But they did not complain. We walked up, and then on the way back down, they just ran down the hill, and they just be having a blast. So really enjoying my 2 weeks with them. Really enjoying, getting them set up for success. And if I remember, I'm gonna show y'all how I got my little classroom set up. I ordered some more stuff. I ordered them a map of the United States, and I ordered them a world map, which comes laminated, so that's nice. can't wait to get that because that's going to be cool. And yeah, girl, I'm just really loving this homeschool teacher thing. I homeschooled my girls for a period of time when they were in elementary school. And I homeschooled Carter when he lived with me full time. But as I said in one of my videos, he lost a lot of what I taught him, including reading, because he's just kind of been, anyway, they're just now getting stable. So a lot of stuff has gone on over the past year. But that's okay. We getting caught back up and things are going really well, and I'm excited. And I am excited to be that pillar in the lives of my grandsons. I'm excited to be the one that's teaching them how to read. That's something that they're always going to remember. My Mimi taught me how to read. My Mimi taught me how to do math. My Mimi schooled me, right? And we don't know what we're doing about school once it opens back up. We don't know, because the plan, is to put them in school. But then also, I don't know if I want to do that. If Carter goes back to school, I want him to be all the way caught up, and not just caught up, but I want him to be overachieving for his grade, because I don't want them putting him in no kind of remedial classes at all, because he's not remedial. He just haven't been practicing. But since we're doing it, he's doing good because he's practicing every day. So yeah, so it's going real good, y'all. Let me put this chicken on because I'm hungry, and I know they're going to be hungry when they come from outside.
On my mirror, start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak, understanding what my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, trying to stop for a sign. It's the reason why you always on my mind. You come around like this, baby, when I see you, when I see you, baby, when I.
So the boys are taking a bath. They went outside again. They go outside like 2 or 3 times a day. Because sometimes they'll go out there and it's too hot, or, and then they want to come back in, or they'll go out there for quite a long time and then they're just ready to come back in, and then they may go back out another time, around 6:30, 7 o'clock before it get dark. It just depends on the day. But anyway, they just came back in the house for the 3rd time. So now they're getting their bath and we're winding down for the evening. They have had their dinner. The chicken and the beans and the rice, oh my gosh, was so good. Which, girl, I'm a cook, okay? I keep telling y'all that. Carter did not eat any beans, but he did eat chicken and rice. He ain't a fan of the beans. But Elias loved the beans. As I told y'all, that's my youngest one. He loves the beans. So he wanted no rice, but he wanted beans and chicken. So that's what they had. And of course, y'all saw my plate. I had all 3. And it was really delicious. So yeah, that's all that's going on for this evening. I think I mentioned that today was Thursday. If I didn't, it is. Tomorrow's Friday. Really not sure what we're doing tomorrow. I know they said that they wanted to work on their money chart tomorrow. So I want to teach them about money tomorrow, which reading is the priority. But I still do other things with them as well. So tomorrow, I told them we would do money on Friday. So we'll go over that alongside the reading. That's just an extra little learning activity for them. The extra learning activity for them tomorrow will be money. So that should be fun. And then I don't know if I have any other plans for tomorrow. But yeah, so I did want to touch on this too, because I didn't finish saying what I was saying about the school part of everything. Originally, I had told my daughter, I hope I'm skilled enough to teach the boys how to read, because I've never had to teach my kids how to read, right? They learned it in school, obviously, because I never had to teach them, and they never struggled with it. So, and it's been I mean, my last child was in elementary school 24 years ago. So it's been quite a long time. Schools were different then. Teachers were different then. And so, yeah, they learn how to read in school, obviously. And so this is my first time teaching a child how to read, right? And so I was telling my daughter, well, I hope I'm skilled enough to do it because, like, it's challenging to do it. And so I was like, well, if I'm not, then maybe we will revisit the school thing and just put him in school and let them know that he's at a low level when it comes to reading. And then let them do it. And then I said to myself shortly after I had that conversation with her, we're not doing that. Because as I continue to do my research, what I find is that the teachers in the public school, especially nowadays, they're not equipped to teach children how to read. They're not equipped to teach phonics. They are not equipped to, or they don't have the knowledge of the science of teaching a child how to read. And I heard this from a teacher herself. And so because of that, I don't want to leave it up to them to get my grandson where he needs to be. He's already a little black child in America, a male at that. And so I know a lot of people may not like that I'm saying that, but hey, I keep it real over here on my vlogs, and it just is what it is. He's already at a disadvantage because of that alone. So what I don't want to happen is he goes into the school. We put the responsibility on them to teach him how to read, which is what you would, think a school would do, since they did used to do that. It's the teachers nowadays that aren't equipped. The teachers back then were. So, because y'all know everything done changed. So I don't want to leave it up to them. And then they go the easy route and put him in slow classes. And I feel like that's exactly what they're going to do. And once they get in slow classes, I've heard that once they put children in slow classes, and let me just say, I don't know from experience because I've never had a slow child. None of my children have ever been in slow classes. Nobody in my family has ever been in slow classes. Like, we don't do that in my family, that we don't have slow children in our family. And Carter is not slow. He just needs to practice, right? Your brain is a muscle. And if you don't strengthen it, just like any other muscle, if you don't work it, just like any other muscle, it's not going to strengthen and grow, right? So Carter needs to just strengthen his muscle, which is what I'm doing with him. He has to get practice, right? And I don't want them to put him in slow classes because that's easy for them. And they also get a kickback. They get paid for having slow children in these classes. And once they put them in there, they never come out. So I'm not going to do that to my grandson. I'm not going to do that to his self-esteem. He's not going to be the first child in the family to go into slow classes. I hate to say slow classes. I don't know what they call it, because I hate to use a derogatory word, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather take all the time that it takes to do what we need to do to get him to reading. And I'm excited about doing that. So, I'm not going to do that. All children are not the same. All children learn different at different levels, at different pace, and all that sort of thing. Their learning is not a one size fit all. So, I can, not that I don't know that already because I have multiple children, but I can just see that in both of my grandsons. They learn differently. That little one, he is really sharp. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just gets it. Whereas it takes Carter a little bit longer because I have to tell him, okay, calm down, slow down, think, listen. I have to just strategize with him. And once I do that, because he'll get anxious and antsy. And it's like, you don't have to get that because it's just you and me here. You and me and your brother. You're not with other children. So when you're wrong, I'm here to correct you. I'm here to help you get it right. So I have to talk with him and all of that, right? Because his learning style is just different. His brain probably just works different. So I am learning so much. This is why I say it's rewarding. I'm learning so much about my grandkids. It's strengthening our bond as well. And I'm just not going to leave it up to a school who doesn't know my grandson, who doesn't care about my grandson. Let's just be clear. Like, this is these people's jobs. They don't have any personal vested interest in these children. So, and that's fine. I'm not saying that they should. I'm saying this is what it is. And so I'm not going to leave it up to these people to care for my grandson in the way that I can care for him and go through all of the necessary steps that it takes to get him where he needs to be. So that's why I say I don't know where we are as far as school once it opens back up. Maybe he will homeschool for an entire year before he goes to school, because until he is like rolling, we're not even, I don't think we're even visiting the idea of school anymore. So homeschool is just cool on so many levels, because with public schools, they indoctrinate the children versus actually teach them the truth and what's real, right? They're more so indoctrinated. And so there's a lot of things that we don't do, right? There are a lot of things that we're not taught as Black people about our history and that sort of thing that can only be found in the Bible. So it's rewarding for me because I get to teach them what's real, what's true, and not what's textbook and religious, right? I get to teach them things about everyday life, because what we need to be taught is reading, writing, and arithmetic. And then everything else is just learned through life, right? So I get to just, instill all these different things in them. And they don't have to have conflicting messages, right? They don't have to have one thing coming from the school and another thing coming from me and their mom. So I just have to help my daughter, because they're going home for 2 weeks. They're here with me for 2 weeks, and then they're going to go home for 2 weeks. And then we're going to figure out how we're going to work the schedule, because we live so far apart. I wish we lived closer so that I can just pick the boys up every day. But at the moment, that's not what we're doing. So we're having to work with what we have with the distance between us. But I'm going to get a study plan going for her, like what she needs to do with them while they're with her for the next 2 weeks. So they're keeping up. They're not losing. And that's about how I'm going to do that. So, because of course I'm going to need, they're here with me for a whole 2 weeks, and I'm going to need my time because I got things I got to do. My house is a mess. My floors are disgustingly dirty. And that is, if you know anything about me, if you hear from my cleaning channel, that is driving my mind batty, girl. Like, I don't know what to do with myself with my floors being this dirty and my house being this disorganized. My laundry room got laundry everywhere. It's just... So, yeah, it's a lot for me. So I need time to regroup, get myself together, get my house back together, and then we're going to see how we're going to work it from this point once they go back home next Friday. So, but this first week has been going really good. And then I'm not even going to mop my floors until they leave. I'm not going to do any real thorough cleaning until they go home, because it won't even be necessary to do it. What I'm doing most is keeping up on their bathroom and keeping up on my kitchen. And making sure they picking up all their toys and all that, and it's not everywhere. Like, I'm doing that. But everything else, I'm just going to have to get through it the best way I can until they leave next week. Because, y'all, I'm so ready to clean my house. Y'all just don't even understand. But, yeah, so that's what's going on. That's what's going on with me and my babies. And I also like the fact that we don't have to homeschool all day. And there's no set nothing. We do it how we want to do it. And I love that, right? I like that they don't have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and be on a school bus at 6:30 or be at school, even if they're being taken to school. They don't have to be there at 7:30 in the morning. It's just, I feel like that is a lot for young children to have to endure. So I don't know. I'm just loving it. I'm really, really liking this whole homeschool thing this time around. And it's just opening up my heart so big. And I'm learning so many things about myself doing it with them this time. Because when I was doing it with my girls, they were already at a point where they knew how to read and everything. Because I took them out of school to homeschool them for a while. And I put them back in school. So, but like just starting from the ground up this way, I tell you, it's lovely. I love it. I'm so excited when he gets things right, when he starts to read the words and sound them out and blend and all that kind of stuff. I'm excited that my little 5-year-old grandson is learning how to spell his name, and I'm excited about all that. He can recognize the letters of the alphabet and all that kind of stuff, and so I'm just excited. I'm excited about being that in their lives, and so yeah. But anyway, girl, that was a long chit chat. I know. But listen, let me know if my vlogs are boring. Are my vlogs boring? I'm just saying, like, I need to know. Somebody get down in the comments and be completely honest with your girl and let me know if this is a snooze fest over here. Because if it is, then I can't say I'm going to change it because this is just who I am. Like, these are just my vlogs. But at least I will know. So I'll know how to move if they are, right? And what move that would be, I don't know. Because like I just said, this is me over here. I don't know what else to do. But if they are, just give me some feedback down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about, my vlogs and my life and, my ramblings about my life and my grandkids and just everything that's going on with me. My family challenges, which we all have, right? But praise the Most High, honey. Because me and my family, we have come a long way. There was a lot going on at one point, and all of that has calmed down, and we're getting somewhere now. So, and that has been my prayer for a very long time. So I had a lot of family challenges. We're still healing everything, but everything is going well. So I just get on here to just talk to y'all about different things that's happening with me, which is why I threw that in there. So, because I asked if my vlogs were boring, if any of this is interesting to y'all. But I got to go up here and check on the boys and get them out. And then I will see y'all in whatever the next clip may be. Probably tomorrow. They like to pour their own syrup. Okay, are you putting some on your eggs or not?
Actually, yes.
Okay, because I know you like it on everything.
I like my blueberries.
Okay, that's enough. All right, very good. So they're having little pancake balls. I got these at Sprouts the other night with some turkey sausage. Carter likes the berries. I showed y'all the fruit that I got. And then I put their little multivitamins on the side right here. And then y'all saw Elias's plate and his little multivitamin over there on the side. They're supposed to have 2 multivitamins, but Elias won't eat both of them, probably because it just tastes like vitamins. Girl, my nails are a mess. I got the builder gel taken off, and they did good for a little while, but they're doing the same thing the acrylic does when you take that off. Like, you know how you just have to, your nails just have to get back right, and they go through all these different stages of breaking and tearing and all that until they just actually get back right fully. That's what I'm going through with my nails, and I hate this. I just hate it. Like, they're snagging on everything, and I'm having to just keep cutting them so the new nail can just grow back right. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep all enhancements off my nails and just start getting manicures from now on and just not do all of that, because I don't like this. This is why I stopped going to the nail shop for a long time. But this is the worst part for me. I don't like it.
and O's in my notebook. Checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself in the zone. When you're nervous when you're gone, I say I'm not home. See your face and I hear my favorite song. Should I send an email at home? You're the number one topic on the phone. I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue? Yeah. I lay my head on my pillow, and you got me staring out the window. We're showing the stars outside.
So this is my little classroom area that I have set up for the boys. And I sit up here in my chair. This is their little table, which they really don't even be using this table like that, but they do sit in these chairs. They be in the beanbag chairs. I have these words that I wanted Carter to master, which are very simple, and he got those because it was just about sounding things out, and so we did that. And then these are sight words that he was learning before he left, so I still have that board, and those are just little magnetic strips on these dry erase boards that I got from Walmart. And then this is my little yardstick that I use to point at everything. And then these are their writing pads and things like that. But yeah, this is my little classroom, y'all. Oh, and like it's way more. So this is set up for both of them, right? I'm just starting Carter out from the beginning, just learning all the basic stuff. But this is, I got these off of Amazon. And they came in a pack. And so it's more of these downstairs, but these are the only ones I'm using right now that I want them to learn daily. So we don't do all of these daily, but I just pick which ones I want us to do. And this is the money chart that they're going to do today since it's Friday. That's the little money chart they're going to do today, the U.S. money chart. And so that's going to be fun. But right now we getting ready to go on our walk since I just finished with my workout. And yeah. Before I go on my walk, I forgot to mention this when I was having my homeschool talk. Do y'all know that there are children graduating from high school that cannot read? Yeah, that's your public school system. And not only that, it's they're leaving that up to the parent to do. So then when you really think about it, you have to be there for your child. Like if that's the case, what's the point in school? Right? Other than for the children to get that degree, or not that degree, that piece of paper, you know what I'm saying, the diploma that we receive when we graduate, right? And for it to, you know, be proof that you can actually think, I guess. But then that's not even proof because you have children graduating from high school nowadays that can't even read. So when it comes to my grandson being 7 and not reading at the moment, but learning, I don't feel bad about that at all, because what that says to me is that not only were the teachers not doing their job and they're just passing students, which means you got a lot of useful idiots running around in the world that have graduated high school, and people equate graduating high school to being smart or an accomplishment, which I guess it is for some. But not only do you have the school not doing what they do, but the parent ain't doing what they're doing, not doing their job either. Because why does your child not know how to read at 17, which is when you graduate high school? So it's weird to me. Like, that's crazy. But I know this video seems like it's all about school. And probably it is today for the most part, because, you know, I'm talking about my life and this is a part of my life. This is what I'm doing. So my subjects will look different every time I do a vlog, honey. But yeah, we're getting ready to go on our walk. I'm getting ready to warm up yesterday's latte. And then we're going to walk, and I'm going to walk with my latte. Probably not a good idea, but I am. Okay, go ahead. Carter's losing weight too. I love that. I told y'all I'm making him lose weight. It's Saturday night and me and the boys got pizza. They really did cook this one, but it's all good, y'all. We can take that off. But this is what we got. The boys still seem to be enjoying theirs, which is cool. And I got this pesto chicken Alfredo. It has black olives and all these different cheeses and yada, yada, yada. A Greek salad, which I thought was gonna be a little bigger, but it wasn't. But that's cool. That's what I got. Look at this pasta, y'all see. It has ricotta cheese. I know that, onions, all that stuff. Let me taste it, girl. Taste it, honey. That's good. This pizza place is called Your Pie Pizza. They have really good reviews. So yeah, I'm about to smash this. So me and the boys are headed out on an errand. I'm gonna take them for ice cream. These are my Fashion Nova sandals and they're so pretty. Love these a lot. And then I just have them on with this boho style dress that I got from a place called Natural Life, where I buy all of my little boho style clothes. It has these pockets, and so I really like the pockets on this dress. I have 3 of these, but in different styles. And then I just have on my silver hoops and my silver charm bracelet, and yeah. Okay, love bugs. So this is going to be the end of my vlog. I want y'all to know, I want to end this on some really good news. My Carter read 5 sentences today. 5 sentences, y'all. 5, girl. Oh my gosh. My heart is leaping. And my Elias is learning how to spell his name, so he can point to every letter on the alphabet with his name in it in order. Your girl is a proud Mimi, honey. She's proud, okay? But thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, please, y'all. And jump down in the comments and drop your girl a line. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.